Okay, so you need a sub 0 difference and a sub 0 is what you need. So whenever I'm walking around and I'm looking at somebody else's tables, a lot of y'all's tables, if you wrote your table and the first thing on the thing you put a 1, what should you probably do when you're writing your own tables whenever you do this thing? What should you first thing you should have up there?
0.
Yeah, you want a 0, right? So I want you, and I purposely wanted you to make that mistake so that you know, okay. So 0, and then fill in everything else, do the thing, and then go back and find the thing. Now, if you didn't start with 0 right there, that's fine. You can always go back and write it up there or whatever. That's what you're gonna have to do on most worksheets or tests or whatever. So I need to find my 0. I need to find my difference. So here we go. What now do we do here? What did we notice that was weird about this one?
There was kind of like a pattern as you continue down.
There was kind of a pattern. It wasn't a consistent linear pattern, but there was kind of a pattern. We had a 2,
and then 3,
and then 3, and then
2,
back to 2, and then
to 3.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so
like,
not perfect, but again, I said make it work, right? So what does some people say for their a sub 0?
2.
2. And I see where you got that from, because what did you do?
You go back 3.
You did 3. So you saw this 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3 pattern, okay? And you wrote 2 down. I love that answer. I see it. It totally makes sense to me. I love it, but it's wrong. Right? Which is fine, right? And I want you to be okay with me saying things are wrong, because I would say if you did this on a test, and if each question was worth 10 points on a test, and you said that, I'd give you 8 points out of 10. Like, freaking good job, you see it, I see what you're thinking, good math stuff's happening, love it. But there's a even more accurate way, and we'll talk about it. What else could it be though? Y'all chose 3, I totally get it, but if you take a big step back, what was, like, my difference is either what or what?
3 or 2.
It's either 3 or 2, right? So it's like a 50-50 shot at 2 or a 3. This next one, it might be a 2, but it might be a 3. We don't necessarily know. I guess there's a pattern, but I don't want you to think like that. So it could be a 2, and if it's a 2, then this would be 5 minus 2. That's a 3. So the 3 could work too. And if you put that, I totally see it. There's 8 points again. Maybe I'd give you 7 points for this one, just because you get the pattern, but you get it. So anyway, what would be the most accurate way to really be able to keep going with it? Because if I did extend this, let's say I extended it this way, and y'all just said the next one was going to be, what would you say the next one is based on?
2.
You'd say 2, and then I guess you'd say 3, but if you can only pick one number, if I asked you what is the difference, the average difference, or you could say, you know the little squiggly line I put in front, like the approximate difference, right? What would you say if you had to say one number? You're not allowed to say 2 and then 5. You'd write 2 and then 3 and then 2 and then 3 and then 2. What would be one number?
2.
2? Why not 3?
Because I think 2 would be easier.
Yeah, 2 would be easier. But I'm talking pure accuracy. I want to see if anybody can think of this.
0.
Ooh, why 2.5? Ooh, it's in the middle, right? So if I'm 50-50, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, that'd be the exact same of going 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. So yes, I would say the average difference is 2.5. Okay, very nice. So then if I go back 2.5, I'm at 2.5. And if you remember earlier, the 2 acceptable answers that were pretty solid were a 2 and a 3. So that's right in the middle. So you hedged your bets on both sides. You don't know what it's going to be. That's a great average is the word there. Very nice. Now, another way to do that real quick, because people struggle with averages. I'm not talking about class averages, but on bump. Oh, y'all shit it for me. Nice. This is the video I'm keeping. All right. Let's say we don't know that. Okay, let's go back in time real quick here. To find the average of differences, I would take all of these differences and do what with them?
Add them.
Add them up. So I got 2 plus 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10 total, and I would divide by what? I divide by 4, because how many things did I just add up?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and I want to evenly add them all up and evenly spread it back out between the 4 of them, okay? It's not always gonna be 4, it's just however many things I added together, okay? So now 10 divided by 4 is 2.5. Oh my God, that we already knew that, 2.5, great.
Magic.
Okay, it works. Now this one was a little different, similar type process, but a little different. So what was the first difference here?
1.1.
1.1 was the first of the first layer difference here. We're always in the first layer here. And then, uh-oh.
0.9.
Yes, 0.9 or just 0.9. Yeah, that works as well. Yep, 0.9. And then what was the last one? 1.0. Okay, cool. So what would y'all say, or if anyone thoughts on what did you put for that a sub 0?
I just put like 9 something.
You wrote 9 something?
I thought it was like something else.
Did
and
you write
when
the
I-
word something
No,
down?
I didn't put something.
So yeah, I
It's like
agree.
about 9, that's what.
About-
I do
9 even, right? So, we'll 9.
Something.
Okay, so I agree, and again, you just got 6 out of 10 points, 7 out of 10 points, cool, love it, because you see the pattern and you're estimating, all that kind of stuff. Unit 8 this year is estimating stuff, and I totally see it, I totally get it. But let's try and be a little bit more accurate here and use the same things we just talked about with that one. What would be a good average, or if you had to estimate that number would go back by?
Like 0.9.
0.9, we can go with a 0.9. We'd be really accurate again there, yeah. And then what else? I heard some else. 1. Where'd you get why 1?
It's in the middle.
Yeah, it's just
Ooh, it's in the middle,
There's
okay?
3 numbers in it.
This is what makes it, this is how I think of it. This is not the super mathematical way to do this, but this is how I see it. You see the 1, and you see that there's 1 or 0.1 higher than that of 1.1, and 0.1 smaller than that of 0.9, right? So you see how it's exactly in the middle? Like if I said 1, 2, 3, what's the average of 1, 2, 3? 2, right? Because this one's 1 bigger and this one's 1 smaller. Do you get it? All right. So that's what I see there, and I see that that's the average of 1, and I'm going to go back by 1, and you get 9 point something.
0.1.
But in this case, it's a point.
That's what I put. I didn't know it was right.
So the 9, yes, is correct. 9 something, yeah, that's correct, right? But this is that next level 100% accuracy thing. Okay, very good. And then we're good. So my average, sorry, I remember the equation. Y equals, what was my average difference here?
1.
Was 1, right? So 1x, but that looks silly and weird. So I don't say 1x, you just say what?
X.
Just say x, yeah, okay, cool. Y equals x, and then plus my a sub 0 was 9.1. Cool, done.
Yay.
Now, last one here, we're gonna create this one, okay? So if you're watching at home, I'm sorry. You should have been here. We're gonna create one live from scratch. You throw me some numbers, and then I'll show you how this works.
10.
Okay, 10, we're starting off with 10. And give me another number that's bigger,
20.
but not too crazy, but this 10 is too, so it's like 20.
15.
15, sure, and then give me some other number that's not going by 5s anymore. What?
65.
13.
I heard a 13, okay, cool. Did you say 65? You're just going off the rails now. We're trying to be not too crazy.
100.
100, and no, I'm shooting that one down too. Oh, interesting, sorry. Oop, 2. All right, time out, this is interesting. I do want to keep this going straight and forward, right? So we just went less than 15. So I'm gonna shoot that one down, and I'm gonna turn it into an 18, okay? I saved it, okay? I just wanna make sure it's still going up at least, because
So
I don't want the line to be going all crazy.
Can we do
19.
20 now?
Sure, now we can do 20, yeah, why not?
Finally.
Great, awesome, cool, okay? So first we're going up by 5, and then we went by 3, and then we're going up by 2. So we have no idea. The next one here, it could be going up by 5 again. We don't know, right? And this is my real life example here. Is in real life, when you do math numbers, they don't work out perfectly, right? And it's not always going to be like how much you grow each year is not always going to be the same
Consistent.
thing consistently always, right? Real life is not perfect. That was a little deep life lesson there. But now we're back to math. So we're gonna try and average this out to see what happens. So from the start, I need to get my differences here. So I went by 5s, then 3, then 2, right? So what I need to do to find the average difference, because they definitely
Add them
don't have it.
together.
Add them together. So I'm adding these up together. I have 15. Oops,
Got it.
whoa, that's not right at all. I don't even know where that came from. I think I did 5 times 3 maybe. That's weird.
Yeah, why'd you multiply?
5 plus 3,
8.
8 plus 2, 10. Great. So I have 10 divided by
3.
3, because I did 3 numbers. So 10 divided by 3, uh-oh, I'm going to have some weird decimal. So hit me with that decimal, what we got? Don't try and do that in your head. If you want to do it in your head, I think it'd be 3.3333.
What is this, the difference?
Just Just this is the.
Yeah, it's 3.333.
All right, so the approximate difference is going to be 3 point. Now again, just a refresher here, 3.333. If I'm rounding based off of that decimal place, you look to the side right here and round down. So that is going to be just the 3.3. Okay, are you okay with that? Remember rounding? If it's bigger than 5, you round up. Okay, cool. All right. Maybe we'll do a whole unit on that if we struggle with that.
No.
Okay, no. All right, so now my a sub 0 is the only thing else I need. A sub 0, I'm gonna go back. How much am I gonna go back now? Oh, well, I guess I am gonna go back one spot on the x side to 0, but how many do I need to go back here?
3.3.
Yeah, 3.3. Big mistake I see happen. Big mistake I see happen a lot. They're like, oh yeah, I did a calculation here and I got 3.3.
No.
Easy. You got so close. You did so much good math. And then, oh, right at the last second, you messed up. You are calculating the average difference in the difference column. So make sure it's a difference, okay? What am I going to do with that difference with the 10 now?
You subtract.
Subtract it. I'm going backwards, right?
It's
Right.
6.7.
Okay, so 10 minus 3.3 is 6.7. That's my a sub 0 is 6.7. So then my equation, and we're done, y equals the average difference that we calculated from averaging all those weird differences together is 3.3x. A sub 0, my y-intercept, is going to go backwards by that much. So that's where the plus 6.7 came in. Boom, done. Very
I want the
nice.
flower.
Very nice. That was good. Lock it in.